a little bit more than that. Aren't we here for a show? Good morning, everyone! Good morning! There we go. Well, welcome to Discovery Theater. Who's excited to be here today? Great. Well, we have a wonderful show here for you today. It is the world premiere of our show, Mother Earth and Me. Can you say that?
Mother Earth and Me.
Good job. And Mother Earth and Me was generously funded by the Smithsonian Women's Committee. So can we give a little bit of a round of applause for that? Thank you. Great. Just a bit of housekeeping for everyone. Parents and teachers, we encourage you to take as many pictures as you would like. We just ask that you please refrain from using any flash and also no videography. And while those cell phones are out, if you could please silence them as well, that would be very much appreciated. And when I tell you that there's opportunities for pictures, there definitely are. You will see as it happens during the show. There also are restrooms located just outside those doors, and we're very flexible about it here. You can come and go as you need, but we do ask that if you need to take a break, that you please step to the outer lobby, because those doors are not soundproof. At the end of the show, okay, just to make it a little bit easier for us, I'm going to come back up here to dismiss you guys, okay? So I just need you to stay seated at the end of the show, because you can't go home with the actors. You have to go home with your teachers, okay? All right. Okay, so can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Great. Can everybody see me?
Yeah.
Great. So that's something that we really like to keep in mind while we're here in the theater. So that being said, even when you get excited, I can't have you sitting up on your knees, because then the friends that are behind you, they can't what?
See.
Great. We also can't have conversation with our neighbors during the show, because then the friends that are around us, they can't what?
Hear.
Can we handle this? Yeah, I think we can. Okay. Do you see these white lines on the floor? I need you inside the white lines, and all your body parts need to be inside the white lines with you, because the actors are going to be coming up and down the aisles, and we don't want anyone to trip. And also, guess who else might be coming up and down the aisles? You, okay? And let me teach you a little secret about volunteers. Usually the person who has their hand up and is the quietest is the one that's going to get picked. Okay? All right. And aside from all of that, I have two very official rules here at Discovery Theater. Do you want to know what they are?
Yes.
Okay, number one, have fun. Number two, silence, they're like, what, that's a rule? Number two, learn something new. You think we can do that?
Yes.
So what's my number one rule at Discovery Theater? Tell me nice and loud. All right, and what's number two? Learn something new! All right, I'm going to check back in with you at the end and make sure. There isn't three, there's only two. Okay? All right, so why don't we stretch a little, and then we'll welcome the actors out. So everyone, parents and teachers, you're welcome to join. We can stretch our arms above our head. Both your arms above your head. Nice. And we're going to lean over. And then we're going to lean the other way. And then I need one huge clap. And then another one. And then one more huge clap. And then another one. Then they're getting faster, and faster, and faster, and faster, and faster, and welcome Mother Earth and
I will sing of well-founded Gaia, Earth, mother of all, eldest of all beings.
She feeds all the creatures that are in the world,
All that go upon the goodly land.
and all that are in the paths of the sea, and all that fly. All these are fed of her store.
Happy is the person whom you delight to honor, Mother Earth.
They have all things abundantly.
Their fruitful land is laden with corn,
And their pastures are covered with cattle.
and their house is filled with goodly things.
I am Earth, great home to all, the trees and plants that grow, flower, and feed you, and the creatures that roam my land and sleep by your side. I am the ground under your feet, the mists in the forests, and the rain that keeps you alive. I share my blue blanket of fresh, sweet air so that you might breathe. cities of tall buildings are held by me, embraced by my trees and the ground beneath your feet, terra firma. I nourish you and love you. I care for you all the days of your life. I am your mother. Remember me, learn of me, care for me.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Huh.
Hello! Happy spring! Happy Earth Month!
Do you ever think about the Earth? I mean, really think about it.
We think about our planet Earth a lot.
Every time I take a walk through the forest and see the leaves changing, or watch a moon rise above the trees.
Or run back and forth between the warm sand and the cold ocean.
I find myself asking a million questions.
Where did all these trees come from?
Yeah.
How did mountains get their shapes?
What makes the ocean waters so salty?
Have any of you ever had questions like those?
Yeah.
Yeah, questions about the earth and nature. Like what? What are some of your questions? What's your question? Anything you wondered. Anybody else got one? What about you? What's a question you have? What? Water with a whale? What about you? You saw a snake? What are some things you're wondering about how the earth works? Do you have a question? Yeah. How does water get onto the planet? These are all very good questions.
A long time ago, in ancient times, we humans spent a lot of time wondering about these very same
And
questions.
people also spent a lot of time thinking up answers.
And sometimes those answers became great stories.
The first Greek god was actually a goddess. Gaia, the ancient Greeks' name for Mother Earth. Let's all say the name Gaia together.
Gaia! The poem that we said at the beginning of the play was written by a writer named Hesiod in ancient Greece. I will sing of well-founded Gaia,
Earth.
mother of all, eldest of all beings.
Let's all say the name Gaia together again, but this time like you really, really mean it.
Look what I found! Look what I got! This is going to be our Earth words board, and our first word will be Gaia.
There are 2 ways to spell it.
I will write the ancient Greek spelling,
I will write the new one.
Gaia. G-A-I-A. Gaia. The Greeks felt that the strongest oath you could take was by swearing on the earth.
Wait a minute, do you guys know what an oath is?
No.
It's a very serious promise that you make in front of other people.
A promise so serious that you swear on the earth.
That is how important the earth was to ancient people.
Oh, everyone, touch the earth. Touch the earth right where you are. Touch the earth right in front of you.
Did you guys know that we're under Earth right now?
Asaseya, Earth, ya. By your kindness, the year has come around, and we have come with all the gods to sprinkle you with water.
Asaseya! For the Ashanti people of West Africa, Asaseya is Earth Mother. She's also the mother of Anansi!
The spider. Does anybody know any Anansi stories?
Yeah.
You do?
Hey, you! Anansi! Get away from my sweet potatoes! My son, Anansi, he is such a trickster. There is a good story about Anansi and the sun god. I will tell it. Well, Anansi wants to know
Everything!
everything. Do any of you want to know everything?
Yeah.
Yes, well, good, because here's something for you. One day, Anansi goes to visit the sun god. Where does the sun live? Yes, Anansi goes all the way up to the sky, and he says,
Oh, mighty sun god, won't you share your great wisdom with me?
and the sun god said,
Anansi, I will give you all the wisdom in the world. Yes, I will put all the wisdom here into this clay pot. Ooh, but Anansi, you must share this wisdom with everyone.
Anansi crosses all 8 of his legs and says,
I promise!
So, Anansi takes the clay pot home. He looks deep inside and he sees things he has never seen before.
Ooh!
He hears sounds he has never heard before.
Aha!
He hears the wisdom of the sky and of the earth, of Niame and the Saseya.
Wow!
He even hears the stories explaining why things are.
Oh, now I get it.
Anansi laughs right out loud and says,
Oh, this wisdom is too good to share. I must keep this wisdom for myself.
he thinks.
I must hide it.
So he looks around for a good hiding place. Anansi decides to climb to the top of the tallest tree.
Look, the tallest tree.
Then he thinks,
I will climb this tree, and up there, in its leaves and branches, I will hide my pot. What a great idea.
so Anansi begins to climb the tree, holding the pot in front of him. But
Oh.
climbing the tree is hard.
Have you ever tried to climb a tree while holding a pot? Well, let me tell you, it's hard.
Anansi wishes he had 16 legs instead of just 8.
Now, Anansi's youngest daughter was playing outside and sees what a hard time Anansi is having. Father?
Oh, ow, 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 ow. What?
It would be easier if you tied the pot to your back. That way, all 8 of your legs would be free for climbing.
What a good idea! But Anansi is not wise. He is foolish. He's also very proud. Do you think he said thank you? No, not a bit.
My little daughter is right. If I tie the pot to my back, that would be easier. It's a good idea. But I don't like it. Why? Because I didn't think of it. That's why. How is it that my little daughter thought of this great idea when I, Anansi, who am holding all of the wisdom in the world, did not? And where did she get this great wisdom from anyway?
Oh, foolish Anansi. Young people have a wisdom all their own. It grows as they grow. If they can remember to ask questions and learn every day.
I do not like that. If that is so, then what good is wisdom in this pot?
Oh, Anansi grows so angry, he throws the pot down to the ground. Oh, and all the wisdom of all the world comes flowing out of the pot. It flies out into the world, some here, some there. And Anansi wound up doing exactly what the sun god wanted.
Yeah?
Nobody got all the wisdom, but everyone got some.
This is why, even today, wisdom can be found everywhere. If you listen to the stories and ask questions and learn every day, you will hit it.
My story is done.
Let some go and let some come. Ashe tatale, ashe tatale.
Ah, I love the smell of spring. It reminds me that this is the time of year we celebrate the earth. Our mom, her oceans and rivers, her forests, mountains and jungles, home to us, her kids. But have you ever thought about how she, the earth, was born? And how, just like you, she has grown and changed. It's a big adventure.
Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory, the birth of our Earth. Put your hands together for your host, me, Sydney Shockwave. Scientific evidence tells us that our Earth came into existence from a huge explosion many eons ago. A supernova 4.5 billion years ago. Astronomers think a star exploded in our neck of the sky, causing all sorts of liquid balls of rock to fly all over the place. Our soon-to-be Mother Earth was one of them. Bodies of molten rock.
That flowed like volcano lava.
Molten rock and minerals collided.
And one of those bodies was Gaia.
The Earth, she was sideswiped by Theia.
A Mars-sized celestial thing.
And a chunk of the Earth split off and became a moon.
Oh, I'm so weird. But Earth and the moon weren't really rocks at all. More like hot liquid goo, a molten ball.
Oh, it still is. We just live on the cooled-off hard surface. But thousands of miles way down in the middle, it's still bubbling away.
Anyway, by the time we get to the Proterozoic era...
Oh, say that after us.
Proterozoic era. The Earth was covered by one huge ocean with little bits of land sticking up.
A blanket of oxygen grew to surround the Earth. Everyone breathe.
Oxygen. That blanket of oxygen was filled with debris from the Big Bang that filtered out the bad sun rays. No sunburn for the early Earth.
In fact, we had our first ice age.
Oh, I like that movie.
That ice age cooled down the crust of our Earth so much that the molten gooey mess hardened into solid ground.
But the Earth didn't look like this globe with land dotted all over the ocean.
Before we had continents, we think that there was just one big chunk of land.
Scientists, like me, called it Pangea. It's a Greek word from pan,
Meaning whole, or all of it.
and Gea, or Gaia,
Meaning Earth.
all of Earth's land shoved together in one big piece. Pangea. Say that with us. Pangea.
We should write down Pangea.
Oh,
Pangea. So Pangea shifted and broke apart into tectonic plates. Everyone say tectonic plates with me.
Tectonic plates.
Tectonic plates, that belongs on our board.
Like puzzle pieces, with most of the plate being under the ocean. You can only see part of it.
Oh, those tectonic plates, they still slide around, causing earthquakes! And where they collided now form mountain ranges!
The earth pushed and twisted, and the land moved away from each other.
Making our continent!
That's so cool!
Yeah.
Oh, I need your help out in the audience. Okay, how many continents are there? 7! So I need 7 volunteers, one for each continent.
Let's call out the continents while the volunteers come up. What continent do we live on? North America! And I heard South America!
You guys, come on.
Can you name another country? Africa! Georgia is in Australia! What other?
North America.
DC is in North America, and there's Antarctica, all the way down on the bottom, and Australia. Good day, matey. I think we're ready.
You're wonderful landmass. Come together.
These are our continents. So everybody squish together real tight, just like Pangea. And we're gonna play a game. When the music starts, we will all split apart.
In super slow motion.
Oh, just like the tectonic plates.
We'll all go to the very front of the stage. We will raise our continents high in the sky above our heads. And then, on my signal, we will come back
Slowly.
to find your new spots on the clouds. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right.
Everyone, let's cheer for Pangea. Go, Pangea! Yay! Go, Pangea!
Raise your continent high in the sky. Now, come on back up on stage.
Now the continents are going to split apart.
to the right.
Go! Go, continents! Everyone, cheer for your continent! Go, North America! Go, Australia! Go, Asia! Go, Europe! Go, Europe! And go, I think we're almost ready. All right, we did it! Creative geography. All right, everybody, gather around the flag. Everyone say Pangea!
All right, put your hands together one more time for our tectonic plates Pangea volunteers. Fantastic work.
Great job, everybody. Lots of things lived on Pangea. Tiny organisms began to appear. Microscopic, living things. They grew and evolved.
Changed and got more complicated.
And over time, those tiny one-cell creatures became trees and every kind of plant.
And the sun warmed things up, so creatures began to come out of the ocean and grow. The earth was
Not too cold.
Not too hot.
but
Just right. By that time, even dinosaurs were roaming the earth. Does anyone here like dinosaurs? I love dinosaurs. Archaeology, fossils, night at the museum.
That's how we knew about Pangea. Paleontologists found the same dinosaur fossils in places far, far away from each other, separated by huge oceans.
hello, cousin.
Oh, hey, I haven't seen you since Pangea.
And they didn't take a cruise to get there.
Huh?
they were all together on Pangea when it split apart, carrying them to new locations all over the globe.
Bon voyage!
By the time humans appeared as species, Earth was beginning to look like home. Oceans, lakes, and rivers, mountains, jungles, and deserts. Plenty of food for plants, animals, and humans.
Giving us everything we needed to set up life, just like a really great mom. All right, everyone, let's thank Pangea, our Mother Earth, right now by saying nice and loud, "Thank you, Mother!"
You're welcome, dear.
How you guys doing today? Good. It's raining. Does anybody else like to splash in puddles? Splash! Splash! I love puddles. Splash!
Speaking of water, hey, do you know what? Water is super important for our planet. It keeps us alive. Who here knows about the water cycle? Who knows about the water cycle? Well, that's fantastic because I need 6 volunteers. Come up on stage. If you went before, put your hand down. Give someone else a chance to go.
If you got picked, come on up on stage.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Come join us.
Okay. All right. That's all our volunteers for now, okay?
Everybody gather around that ocean. Okay, will you two please? We need one more.
This side. And you follow me around to this side. Grab that.
Let's go this way.
Awesome. Okay. Here is our ocean. You two are going to be our water droplets. Now, when I give you the signal, you will raise the water droplets high in the sky, as high as you can, because you are playing the part of evaporation. Can everybody say and do evaporation with me? Evaporation!
Evaporation, that belongs on our board.
Great. Now you two are going to be our clouds. Raise the clouds way up in the sky. Everyone raise your hands up in the sky. Fabulous. Now clouds need to be way up in the sky because when those water droplets evaporate, they form big fluffy clouds through condensation. Everyone say and do condensation. Condensation.
Condensation going on the board.
Now when the clouds get too heavy with water vapor, they fall from the sky as rain. Precipitation. Everybody? Precipitation.
Precipitation, oh, it's so going on the board.
Okay, you hold this end and stand right there. Stand right there, and you hold this end. There you go, and you follow me on. We're going to go all the way to the other side of the stage. You stay right there. You stay right there, okay? Now, when the rain falls down back to the earth, it goes through the creeks and the rivers, all the way back through to the ocean through infiltration. Everyone say and do infiltration.
Infiltration.
Yes.
Infiltration on the board.
I think we're ready.
Oh, but wait, there's something for everyone in the audience to do too. Yeah.
Oh yes, there's a song. And when you pick up the words and the hand movements, you sing along with us. The words are right on the board.
And while we sing the story of the water cycle, everybody up here on stage will show it.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the very important story of the water cycle.
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Yeah,
shine hot over the earth and its ocean.
Causing the water droplets to rise into the sky. Evaporation.
When those water droplets rise to the sky, they form big fluffy clouds through condensation.
The clouds get heavy and then it rains. Precipitation.
And that rainwater flows all the way out back to the ocean. That's infiltration.
Okay, we're going to sing it again. Ready?
Evaporation. Condensation. Precipitation. Infiltration. Evaporation.
There you go.
Condensation. Precipitation.
Can't see you over here.
Infiltration. Evaporation. Condensation.
There you go. I can't hear you over here. One more time. Everyone say the water cycle. We have another opportunity to take pictures.
Everybody raise your water droplets in your clouds up to the sky.
Shake the water.
Everyone say the water cycle.
Great job. Great job.
Give yourselves a big round of applause for singing so loudly. You know, after all that singing, my throat, I kind of need a glass of water, so I'm going to go get a drink. Everybody, you guys just hang out, and I will be right back, okay? Don't worry.
You